Hey guys, I figured I would show you the prairie dog since she's been my main concern. Today was snake feeding day and stuff, but uh, the house has been getting trashed because uh, we haven't been able to sleep and stuff, and we've been nervous because my oldest daughter is at science camp. So I figured I would show you off. I just cleaned the prairie dog's cage. As you can see, there's her cage. Uh, she's supposed to be in a long, low cage, like the top isn't low. So I went ahead and I cleaned. I'll show you how I cleaned up her cage. I moved the floor up. As you can see, you see those zip ties right here. These zip ties. She figured out how the way these doors go on is they kind of snap on there. She figured out that if she could squeeze up in here, she could pop these doors off. I don't know if you can see that. You see right there, they just snap on. She could push this up, snap the doors off, and I got woken up with the prairie dog to the head. And she didn't run off. She goes and tries to get behind my neck, and that's where she likes to lay. I guess it makes her feel comfortable. I'm not too fond of the Katie brand cages with these latches. I don't like. Anyways, as you can see, there's her little hut, her timber tent, and it's got shredded paper in it. There's her food dish that's got all of her hay in it. I just put fresh hay in it. She's got a wheel. And when you have a prairie dog, this is real important. When you get a prairie dog, they can't have a wheel that has a center post because they will run, go around, and then fall on it. And I'm assuming any animal that can run on it will do the same thing. But they're heavy enough weight where it'll actually break their back. And anyways, that's the top part of it, and then I moved the bottom part of it. I have this food dish that I put that's got her treats in it. I'll show you. I've been reading a lot on the prairie dogs, and there's like one company that everybody recommends that says that the prairie dogs will live the longest, because in the wild they only lived like 2 to 5 years. In captivity, they can live up to like 15 years. And a lot of it, I think, has to do with their diet, mainly. And in the wild, 2 to 5 years is because they have a lot of predators. Like, they have a lot of animals trying to eat them. Coyotes is a big one. What's sad is ferrets. The black-footed ferret. We have ferrets in the other room. Like 80% or 80 or 90% of the ferret's diet in the wild is prairie dogs, which is kind of messed up. I took her in there to meet the ferrets, and they wanted to play with her, and she was greeting them, but I don't trust them. Those three out tackling her will probably kill her. They try to attack the dog. And I think if I would have got them when they were babies and raised them with the animals as babies, they probably wouldn't be doing that. But they're full grown. This is the treats that we got given, and it's got a little prairie dog right there on it. It's a exotic nutrition juniper treats. It says suggested for dagoos, prairie dogs, chinchillas, and other herbivores. And it's literally there's dandelions in there, and it says dried juniper berries, dried rose hips, dried calendula flowers, which are calendula flowers. They look like I just said it. Dandelions. And I don't know if calendula flowers is dandelions, but they look like dandelions to me. Like dandelions with the flower on them. I'll show you what it looks like. See, these are the flowers they're talking about. Doesn't that look like a dandelion? Looks like a big dandelion to me. And it's got juniper berries in there, and I don't. What did I say? Rose hips. Dried rose hips and juniper berries. I think these are rose hips. Right here. The juniper berries are these little guys. That's a juniper berry. They actually make gin is made out of juniper berries. Or good gin anyways. Anyways, here's the bottom of her cage. I just put that bowl in there, and I got a thing to go down there. And I left the bottom open because I'm hoping that she will learn to poop in the bottom of this cage. It says that you can litter pan train them, and I got my fingers crossed that she will litter pan train. So that way, even if she doesn't litter pan train, as long as she poops in the bottom. The problem with like having rodents is rodents, especially prairie dogs, they just run around, they poop while they're running around. They drop the little pellets. They're like rabbits. You know, they run around and they just drop the little pellets. And they're not hard to clean up. But while I was cleaning her pee, she just standing stuff while she's eating, she's peeing. So she peed in her food dish and all kinds of stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and let her in here. She's probably gonna freak out because she has been pooping in the bottom of this little swirly thing. And she's going to get big and fat enough where she ain't going to fit through that hole. The hole that's in the top of that. I think she's going to get big and fat enough where she ain't going to fit through there. Another thing that it says that they like... Oh, they drink out of a water bottle. She's barking at me. I have her in this pet taxi and I have my shirt in there so she's feel comfortable. I'm going to let her out. It says to get t-shirts and stuff and crunch them up or put them in there. And they like that. I'm going to go ahead and see if she'll come out here so I can put her in her cage. And then I'm going to put my t-shirt back in the bottom part for her to sleep. So far, she's a sweet, sweet, sweet girl. When she gets mad, she does chatter at me and then act like she's going to bite. She hasn't bit me yet. She does chatter a lot, and I'm not going to let her... It's like a little kid throwing a fit. When she chatters at me, I put her back in the cage, so she knows that I'm gonna put her up. Hey, Roxy, come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here, Munchkin. Come on. There she comes. What are you doing? What are you doing? You want to go back in your cage? You want to go back in your big cage? Come here. And like I said. Look how sweet she is. She's just a sweet baby. She's just a sweet baby. Go check out your new digs, dude. I'll put her in there. She's gonna probably bark at me. I'm gonna go ahead and set this pet taxi down on the floor and then pull the... I got the pet taxi for the ferrets and I haven't used it but one time. I'm gonna go ahead and hey, don't knock over your bowl. Don't knock over your bowl, you little. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the shirt in the corner up here. She's on my lap. She's a good girl. Like I said, she's been sweet. She does the barking noise. I noticed she barks whenever she's happy. But she chatters at me whenever she's mad at me. And so far, I've noticed all they really want... Her nose is healed up a lot since I bring her home from the pet store. All they really seem to want is a whole bunch of attention. I mean, like, lots and lots of attention. This is one of those pets that I think if you want something that you're going to... that's gonna love you a whole bunch. It says these guys online, I was reading that these guys can be real protective of their owners and stuff, and they end up attacking strangers, which would be scary if this. I mean, the way that she chatters at you, it freaks me out. Get in there, baby. Go check out what I did to your stuff. Anyways, the only thing I don't like is she eats Timothy hay. That's like their main staple. Here, take that, eat that. Yeah, Timothy hay is their main staple diet, and I have her cage right now by the bed because I wonder if she starts freaking out and stuff and wouldn't. I don't want her nose to get any more messed up than it was whenever we bring her home from the pet store. And they were like, "Oh, we don't know why her nose is rubbing." And I'm like, "Rub like that?" And well, obviously, it's because she's sticking her head through the metal slats on there. She's munching down those rose hips, or the things that I was calling dandelions. She's eating the crap out of them. And as you can see, her nose looks a lot better. Anyways, guys, I have insomnia real bad, and I'm caffeine sensitive, so when I drink a lot of soda, I stay up. So I went ahead and rendered a video earlier, a feeding video, and then I did a little vlog video on, I don't remember what I did it on. Anyways, I figured I would show off the prairie dog and go ahead and try to upload this video from here. Show off her cage. There's her cage. See, there she is. And I went ahead and put the level down here. So she, like I said, I'm trying to get her to poop on the bottom. And then I went ahead and made it to where it's got the little thing to go up there, and I'll put my shirt up there. So that way if she sleeps down here, I'm probably going to throw more shirts in there. It says that they really like old blankets and things to lay on. So I'm hoping, I can get a bigger cage, a bigger flat one. If not, I guess she can stay in this one. She hasn't been doing much climbing. I did put the divider right here to make it like a floor, right where the bottom of the latch is. And I went ahead and put all of her playing stuff up top. I don't want to put her stuff to play on down here on the bottom. I'm trying to get her to associate her food and water and play area up here, and then try to associate, maybe she can sleep up here, or she's even got that critter tent up there. But I'm trying to get her to separate stuff, like the bottom floor for pooping, and then the next floor for playing or whatever, and the top floor for playing and eating. I should probably section it off. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should probably section it off where her food dish is down here in the center and her play area is up top, and then put her food and her sleeping area down there. Something. Anyways, guys, I know there hasn't been a lot of y'all watching my videos. Some of the videos are getting like 10 views and stuff. But like I said, I didn't create my YouTube channel to get views. I'm just doing it to show off what I like. Anyways, guys, y'all know the gist. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe, all that good crap. And I will see y'all guys in the next video.